welcome to our third task of the week. So for this task, we are going to be setting a timer for 45 seconds and it's all core. So this is our core-based task. You're setting it for 45 seconds and we are going to repeat 4 rounds of it again. So again, you can split up each set depending on how your day is working out or your week. Like I said before, just as long as you fit it in. Okay, it doesn't matter if you fit in 5 minutes or 20 minutes. A little bit is better than nothing. So do what you can that fits in with your life. Okay, so coming down, we are starting with a bird dog crunch. So to start off with, I want to make sure that your hands in line with your shoulder, knee is in line with your hip. So we're taking one hand and one arm away and we're crunching it in. So reaching it out, crunching it in. So nice flat back. And when we're coming in, you're squeezing, so you're thinking that I'm really squeezing my glutes. So we're going to squeezing your core, sorry. So doing 45 seconds on each side. And then the second activity is our donkey kick and dog. So coming down onto your elbows. The reason I like you to do this is so that you don't use your torso. Okay, so heel to the sky, out to the side. Heel to the sky, out to the side. Alright, trying to keep your hips stable. Alright, so you'll do 45 seconds on each side. So, 4 rounds before you have a rest. Okay, next set we are coming to. We are starting with a plank. So we're in the plank position. So, depending on what level you're at, we can plank on your knees or your toes. So, I'll show you the knee version. So, if we were starting with planking on our knees, my body weight's forward, my core is on, my wrist is in line with my shoulder, and we're going to twist to the side. So you can turn to one side like that, back to centre, turn to the other side, back to centre, turn. Okay, so that would be the first option. The second option, come up onto your toes, twist up, you come back, reset in the centre, twist to the other. Reset again, twist up. Okay, so you would continue that for 45 seconds. Then we're flipping over onto our bicycles. Now you've got 3 options with the bicycle. If you're just starting out, you can do it standing, like this, or you come onto the ground. Okay, feet off the ground like this would be the hardest option, or the in-between option. Alright, so again, they're working the obliques. So the obliques are here. That's what we're thinking about as we're doing them. Okay, next we're coming to a dead bug. So our third set. So laying flat on the ground, arms and legs in the air. Alright, so opposite arm, opposite leg. Now you only get your arm as low as you can as long as your back stays flat. Okay, so when I was pregnant with Charlie, my dead bugs looked like this. Okay, so back stays flat. That's all I could do before my back lifted. So make sure you really think about that. Because if your back starts lifting, you're not working the right muscles anyway. Next we're coming to is a Russian twist. So we're going to be sitting on the ground. The hardest option would be to take your feet off, twist to the side. But we make sure that you're not moving your legs and everything else. Okay, keep all that stable because we only want it to work the obliques. Second option is feet on the ground. And third option is if it was pulling in your back at all, you would sit on a chair. So I'm sitting on a chair and I'm going to twist to the side, back to centre, twist to the other side. So that's how you would do it, but you'd be sitting on a chair. Okay, last one is our transverse abs. So coming to the transverse abs, this is what I feel is most important. They are a very bottom layer of abdominals, and I feel they're most important. We want to strengthen from the inside out. So from here, you'll be on the ground, all right, legs in the air, and then you make sure that your hips and your pubic bone are all lined up. Okay, so make sure they're all lined up. Okay, legs in the air, and we're just touching down, heel, toe, heel. So when I'm doing this, I'm pulling nice and tight between my hips. If it's pulling in your back, keep a leg down and do it this way. Okay. If it feels too easy, you can put your leg out straight. All right. But make sure that your hips and your pubic bone are always lined up and that your back's not moving. Okay, so 45 seconds of them. And then next we're doing a mum crunch. So your mum crunch, we're using these lower abdominals to pull up. Just using these lower abs. All right, so 45 seconds of them and repeat it 4 times. So when you finish, send me how many reps you get for 1 round of each set. All right, good luck guys, let me know how you go.